Hey, everybody. I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, fail.
I've already ruined it. Oh, all right. No, let me see if I can start this all over again. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and tonight we present Drawing in the Corner. This is a new drawing live stream that I'm putting together on my channel. I sent some invites out to a few people, and Avery's here. Kodiak was here as well, but he had to deal with some dad things, and so he'll be back. Hopefully he'll be back. Do I have to resend him the link, or can he just use the same link?
If he left, he should be able to use the same link.
Oh, okay. He'll figure it out. That's no big deal. All right. So let me tell you guys a little bit about what we're going to do tonight. You've seen other live streams, drawing live streams, for example, Drawn and Quartered over on over on Mike S. Miller's channel, over on Chester Busby's channel. You've seen Drawn and Quarter, the fan edition, over on P.S. Meltzer has a show over on Testosterone Overload called Drawing Blood, which is the wrestling one that I've been on a couple of times. And it really inspired me to do my own. And one of the things that I want to do differently with this live stream is we're going to have an overall general theme, but there's not going to be anything character specific. It's not like we're going to say, hey, let's draw Batman tonight, because that's just not going to happen. Because I feel that I'll explain it in a little bit more detail, but I feel like doing a live stream, bunch of guys getting together and drawing and creating something original is so much more potential than just sitting around drawing Batman or Superman or whatever. So that's another big aspect of this drawing live stream, is that we're going to do original stuff. We're going to make up stuff on the fly. Well, at least that's the intention. Now, I have been thinking about what I was going to draw for a week and a half now, so even though I didn't sit down and do anything, I have it in mind exactly what I want to do. So, you know what? Let me check the volume real quick, make sure people can hear me. Half now. So, yep, there we go. Okay, good. We're good. All right. Well, let's see. Let me talk about this a little bit more and give a couple other people a little bit more time to get in. But I was thinking about it, and I was thinking to myself, a lot of things that people have created that went on and became important things in our culture, that became important in the comic book world, started out as a simple idea. Somebody sat down and said, hey, let's, we're screwing around, let's draw something. And that may not have been the end all to be all of their creation, but it was the spark that started it. And that's kind of what I want this drawing live stream to be, is a potential for a spark. And all right, so there you go. That's it. Now, Avery, you sure you don't want to draw with me?
No, I can't. That is ridiculous.
Of course it is. That's why it's fun. Avery doesn't like fun. Avery's not a big fan of fun. You're not really a big fan of fun, are you? Except kittens and fire pits, and yeah, I know.
You and I have different definitions of fun.
Yes, we do. But that's okay. We both like comics.
I don't really like comics that much anymore. I
know. I knew you were going to say that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing they're dying.
They're not dying completely.
There's still hope.
Yeah, there's still hope.
I love the art form of comics. It's just a lot of the...
Oh, yes. That's definitely... Where did my blue line pencil go? Oh,
I've already done a drawing for this live stream.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, let me share.
Oh, okay. Guys, I'm scared to death what he's going to share with us. Yeah, okay. That's funny. That's funny.
I know.
Yeah, Avery's funny.
All right, so now it's showing me I can see myself. Oh, my God.
Oh,
okay. Good.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you a little bit better, but it's not as
Yeah, it's not as good. You got a headset? Put it in a headset.
I have a headset. It's my Snowball. Believe it or not.
Oh, okay. Well, you should have controls to be able to turn that stuff up from your computer.
Yeah, they're not doing right. And right now my computer's acting a mess. Like it was telling me my camera wasn't working. Now I get on Google and my camera's working.
All right. Well, hold on a second. You're really low, but let me see if I can increase the volume.
Let me, because my sound isn't wanting to jump up at anything. Something's.
Oh well, I turned up your volume and it's a little bit better. I mean, you're just gonna have to acknowledge the fact that I'm gonna talk over you anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm always worried that I'm doing that. Like I'll listen back and I'm like, oh man, he was saying something cool.
Oh, you know what? Turning up his volume means we get to hear all the little noises he makes. Maybe that's a bad thing. All right. Hey, are you actually drawing?
No.
No, you're cheating. You started before I said start.
I don't care about your rules.
Okay, well. As long as you're not drawing Batman.
How do you know I'm not drawing Batman?
Oh my gosh.
How do you know?
Okay, Avery, I have this bag right here from Target. I set it aside. If this thing turns into a bust, and then untie it. Hold on. This is going to turn into a Lego stream. You see that there? Meet Lego minifigs. So if this turns into a bust, we're going to start making Legos. I have those for later. All right. Back to okay. So how much of the discussion of what we're doing here this evening did you hear, Kodiak? Oh my God.
I didn't hear it.
This is the greatest live stream I've ever done.
You should have explained to everyone beforehand.
Yeah, well, I did in other live streams, but I'm not sure. I mean,
No,
anything I'm
in the chat. You should have told them that the time and everything should have been in the chat.
Did you tick off Murphy today? And is that why my computer is not working?
That has got to be it, because I have had a difficult day all day long.
I literally just made a video and it was fine. I get online and all of a sudden everything's not working. I might need a minute. I'm having technical difficulties.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. You know what? I had a sneaky suspicion that I just knew we would have problems this evening, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready to roll with the punches, and if problems persist, we will try again another day. It's not a big deal. I'm okay with it. Guys, I was live streaming tonight no matter what. You know, whether I do a regular old live stream or whether we do this, I mean, you know, all I got to do is change the name of the file when it's done, you know. But I had this grand idea that was drawing in the corner, and
you screwed it all up.
No, trust me, you're definitely right. I'm a flipping damn.
You didn't for something like this. You didn't plan it well enough. Is the deal?
Well,
you didn't invite enough people. One.
I know. Well, I
didn't explain it all to them.
I was expecting to start small to begin with, so I was okay with that. I was okay with just me, you, and Kodiak here, you know? Even though Todd said he would be here.
No, Todd ain't gonna make... Dude, new dad. Dude,
yeah, I know.
He can't.
No, you know what he's going to do? And I almost guarantee you this is what's going to happen. He's going to come in at the very end and say, hey, what did I miss? You know?
Sure. But brand new virus in his house.
Yeah, I know. What is it? What is the term my daughter uses? It's not virus. It's what is she? Parasite. It's a parasite. It's what she calls babies, and I'm okay with that. She doesn't like parasites just yet, but All right, so I'm gonna.
She'll get parasite fever one day.
Oh God, please don't. No rush for that. She's still living at home.
I said one day. That one day might be like 5 years from now, dude.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Calm down.
Yeah, I know. Oh no. All right, all right. Well, it's showing we have 2 watchers, so I'm assuming Jerry's probably out there somewhere. Hey, Jerry, if you're out there, say hi. Oh, but that's okay. What is it that Mike S. Miller says? You know, we need at least 100 people before we even start.
Yeah, Mike Miller has that audience.
Yeah, I know. I know.
They can do that. You're starting from nothing.
I know. I know. That's all right.
I get irritated at people that whine and cry about their campaigns or something not making it when they're not known before.
Yeah.
It's like you have years of work to put in before you can just walk out there. Hey, I've got a campaign, back my book, and make enough money that it's profitable or even get funded.
Did you see what Billy Tucci's Kickstarter had done?
Not yet. I haven't. I know he made it. I know he's doing okay.
I think his goal was like 15 grand, and he was at like 13 grand within just a few hours.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah, because it's Billy Tucci. That's why.
We lost Kodiak again.
Good for Billy Tucci. I may go back it. I don't know. I gotta see. I want.
All right, Kodiak. What's going on,
testing.
Man? You sound perfect now.
Oh man, what is going on with my computer?
You sound beautiful.
So I have no idea what I'm going to draw.
Oh darn! I'm done. My hand and arm hurt so bad I can barely hold the.
No, I understand. Now, the original plan for this evening was heroes or villains with a twist. Draw a hero as a villain, or that looks like a villain, or a villain that looks like a hero. Your skull guy doesn't. He looks very evil. Is he a good guy?
Maybe.
I could definitely see him being a good guy.
I'm so glad this is an exhibition because Avery's gonna kick.
Oh, trust me, he's done.
What? Avery's gonna what?
Kick my ass.
Oh.
Well. All right, I'm going to keep it on free rotate, so it'll focus on you whenever you guys talk. I'm not going to stick it on anybody. Yeah.
Focus on me.
Yeah, focus on you. All right. I'm going.
He never catches it when I'm like kind of memeing him.
I'm so used to it by now that I just let it go over my head, man. So tonight, since we've kind of diverged from the original plan, we're going to go ahead and just do a regular live stream. Yay. Where the hell is everybody? Where's all the regulars?
Oh, well, I wanted to tell you this in the green room, but I could tell you.
Oh, geez.
War Campaign just came on. War Campaign. Those people.
Yeah.
Love Campaign. Love Campaign came on. Mike's about to do his auction.
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
See,
I think he may start having other people auction stuff too on there. Yeah, go ahead.
I did the super chat and I heard Mike growl. I mean lovingly, not because he doesn't mind you doing that. That's Yeah, and I went, oh crap. That's when he's gonna do his auction. It clicked right at that moment, and I was like, dang it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I told him, if you're gonna wait for all your friends to come online, to go offline, you're not gonna ever stream.
And Mike doesn't know who we are really or care.
They know Hero.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah,
it doesn't hurt my feelings.
Well, all right. Guys, we're switching. For anybody out there who's watching this later, we're switching gears and going to turn this into a regular just live stream. We're not going to do the drawing live stream, but we are going to draw. And you know what? We're going to talk. We're going to chit-chat. We're going to have fun. And we started the fun part 15 minutes in. So Most likely people will come in later, or they'll watch it later. And
is that what you call it?
Is that what I call what? What I'm doing? Fun? Yes, I absolutely am.
Are you sure?
Do you know what would be really fun? Doing Legos.
I'm going to go watch Mike Miller.
So, oh, you're such a dick. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I like those auctions. I love that idea, man. I wish I had an audience enough to do it, and I would have other people on, to sell to auction off their stuff.
All right, so you want me to tell you guys what my original plan was for my drawing this evening?
You're going to anyway.
Okay. Oh, hey Rick, how's it going, man? And the Burning One's here. Hey, Burning One, how's it going?
What's up?
Rick, you there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, we see your image. We were kind of getting, dismayed that it was just me and Kodiak and Avery, but that's okay.
You were dismayed. I was like, ha
ha. But
yeah, word's got to get out there,
Yeah.
You got what, 2 viewers? Although I think one is me.
No, we got 4 viewers now. So, Burning One's there, and
okay.
So yeah. But I think we're gonna end up making this a shorter live stream.
No problem.
But hey Joshua, how's it going? I told you they'd all start showing up as soon as we decided to stop doing it.
As soon as you decided.
All right. Well, I'll just for.
Well, it's only an exhibition anyway, so let's just.
Yeah. Well, just for poops and giggles, I'll tell you guys more. Joshua says, "Hail Raven," and hold on a second.
I promoted drawing in the corner as a fan expedition, so expedition match, if you will.
Expedition match, yeah.
Expedition.
Yeah. What did I say? Expedition?
Yes, like 3 or 4 times. Exhibition.
Exhibition, Jesus.
Hey,
how funny would that have been if I would have put that in the live chat?
He has the same disease as you do, Andrew.
I do. I think it's something in Jacksonville. Some
yeah, maybe. All right. Well, okay. So Rick, here's the idea of what we intended to do. Okay. The live stream, the drawing thing, it wasn't so much a competition. We're not trying to beat out somebody else, even though that may be something we work into it later on, because Avery's of the opinion if we don't have that, nobody's ever going to come and watch. And
I think it would help.
Well, maybe it would. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to come up with a theme, and everybody try to draw something within that theme. And the theme was heroes or villains with a twist in which the hero looks like a villain or the villain looks like a hero. Just a little something to make it interesting. But the idea was to draw something original. We're not drawing Batman, we're not drawing Superman, we're drawing something. Yeah. We're going to pull something out of our butts and we're going to put it on paper, and you never know. It might lead to something later on,
Yeah. Well, sort of as I was seeing that the other night, I was saying, can I use one of my own characters that I already got that fits that description?
You can absolutely loop characters that you've already created, I mean, to be honest with you, that's what I was planning on doing, so. But
he stacked the deck.
The
deck.
Do you want to know something that's really sad? I had mentioned in the last live stream that I have ideas for the next drawing in the quarter, and today when I was thinking about it,
you even mess up your own name.
Drawing in the quarter.
What did I say?
Drawing in the quarter.
Drawing in the corner. I said it right.
No, you said drawing in the quarter.
All right. Well, I meant Joshua Higgins. Joshua says you both disgust me because we both said Hail Tara. I'm going to have to draw a picture of Tara one day because she, in my mind, Raven is goth, and that bores me to death. Tara was.
You just yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, we just went down to 0 watchers.
Well, goth chicks are hot.
Yes,
Yeah.
Doc.
Oh.
Did you see the picture that Rags put up on Twitter as inspiration? It was this short-haired, redhead chick with muscles and tattoos, and it was gorgeous. And I'm looking at this picture going, oh my God. Joshua says, enjoy your dislike. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. At least you're there. At least you're there. And unless I completely delete the stream, the fact that you're there is forever embedded in the stream. So, all right.
It's okay. It's okay to hate him, people. I do. I'm mean.
Yeah, you are mean. You are mean.
But
I wouldn't have it any other way, though.
You definitely started something for me, though, because I couldn't decide on it's become such a thing that you just kind of play along, and I'm like, Starfire or Raven. When you said Terra, I was like, yeah, I bet. So I'm Team Terra, so everybody can suscitate it.
Suscitate it.
You're both playing.
Yeah, I always do the same. They want Starfire or Raven. I pick some other Titan. Usually Kid Flash for some reason. I like speedsters.
For the hottest one?
Oh, not hottest.
That's what we're talking about, bro. We didn't know, but hey, no judgments.
No, wait a minute. It really isn't. I thought it was better character, not just hotness.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Because if we're going on hotness,
why would you discuss these characters any other way? Wait, what?
if we're going on hotness,
because we're superhero fans, we like all. Hopefully, we like most superheroes.
If we're going on hotness, you got to put Donna Troy up there. You know, I mean, she's like the original. She's the original Hot Teen Titan. You know. Oh, Joshua says better character. So it's not based on hotness, Avery. Of course, Avery's mind went immediately to the gutter.
Of course.
But he also put the 2 in there as well. In other words, it's both.
Oh, okay.
What?
So are we already starting to draw? Or
yeah, we're just.
I am.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Avery started. Avery started before he even had a chance to say anything. So
you started the stream. I started working.
That's right.
I have to stop for long periods because my arm is jacked up. And this can be black and white, color, anything. So
yeah, digital, traditional materials, whatever. We're not like the big guys where you put restrictions on the artists. You know, there's no restrictions here.
I can't.
The only restriction they have in the pros is no color.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying, there is no restriction here.
But I can paint really fast in Photoshop, so I'm using color.
Oh, you know what? I need to get reference for something real quick.
I think that Onyx Path White Wolf job is done.
Very good. Very good.
I haven't heard back again, so.
All right.
I think that's over.
Did you find the reference that you needed and knocked it out?
Yeah. I was doing my thumbnails and stuff while looking at the notes on my phone, and one of the links for the reference would not work in the PDF, wouldn't work. But when I finally put the PDF on my computer, it worked in my computer. It's like one of the links worked in the document on my phone, and they both worked on a computer, but not my phone. So I don't know. Maybe they did something different with that particular link. I don't.
That's got to be annoying as heck, you know?
Yeah, I don't. Because like when I'm working on a lot of my prelim stuff, sometimes I even do prelim sketches on my phone. Like, well, I'm just like sitting watching YouTube or something, and I just gotta do quick thumbnail sketches.
Yeah,
I'll do them on my phone. It works out great.
I'm not very good when it comes to sketching on my phone, so.
They don't have to be good. You just have to get the basic idea.
No, that's why I like to bring a sketchbook and my pencil with me, you know?
Yeah, I just need my phone. I'm good.
See, I need more than just my phone.
My phone's good enough, man. Have you ever seen any of the little doodles I do on my phone?
I don't ever look at the pictures on your phone because little doodles are not.
I put them on. I put a couple of them on Instagram.
Is that your way of saying you take dick pics with your phone?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Exactly.
He called them little doodles. I figured that's what it's named. You know?
We just went into the realm of PG-13 plus.
I think we went beyond PG.
I think he's just jealous that I'm not sending them to him.
Oh.
No, please don't.
Are you sure?
I don't want want you.
Andrew, it sounds like your feelings are hurt. Are you sure?
I don't want you to I don't want you to confirm those horrors to me.
Are you sure? I don't know, man.
I'm absolutely positive.
You're saying you've thought about this before?
What's that?
You're saying you thought about this before? Confirming horror?
See? See? All of a sudden, I'm starting to realize why my Pornhub site page went way up. My views. Andrew, you want to tell me something?
No, absolutely not.
You want to finally confess?
Oh, stop it, Avery. You put it up there for Andrew. You knew what he was doing all along.
Ew. Ew.
Kodiak, it gets really bad when you can make him go and shiver.
It's only it's not that it's what, it's not so much that it's another dude, it's that it's Andrew. Now his feelings are hurt.
I'm just trying to think of an appropriate response, you know. Give me a minute. It takes a second or two when I'm thinking of, thinking about how to react to your nastiness.
So that dude Richard Pace, he's like, hey, because we were doing that conversation on
oh yeah, you were telling us what was going
Instagram.
on.
He's like, can we? I mean, and I don't want to say there was nefarious because the conversation was kind of like neutral, but he's like, can we take this over to email? I don't like doing this over the phone, meaning he has Instagram only on his phone, or I guess. And I was just like, and I'm pretty sure he wanted more to say because he was saying a lot, but I just, after reading some of the things he went after EVS, which I only found out after I started the conversation with him, because I've been Instagram friends with him since before I knew about Comics8, that there was this dilemma in comics. So I was kind of naive, and I liked his artwork, and he is a good artist, and I don't think I'll talk to him anymore, but I'll continue to look at his art,
Oh yeah, dude. Like when he would talk about Ethan's like divorce, it's like, dude, how
scuzzy I didn't even know that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, he used to like, and all the bad mouthing of Ethan and him were friends back then. Mm-hmm. So he confided stuff in
right. That's what I was asking. That's what I asked Ethan. Ethan probably thinks that I had some ulterior motive. So I just dropped the conversation, didn't take it back up.
Yeah.
You do know that Ethan just went live right now, right?
Yes, I know.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta finish this up real quick.
Wait. Let me pull up his channel. That way everybody can come over here and watch his channel. That would be so wrong.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
I wish we could. We would get a strike, even though we're not meaning to diss him. We actually just want to watch his stream while we stream.
All right, hold on a second.
Dude, he didn't even care the other day.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Other beards. When I'm trying to sleep, it like folds under my face, like on the pillow. Joseph Hottendorf Jr., thanks for $1.99. Appreciate that.
Hey, where's my $1.99? Come
on, you gotta get monetized first.
I've
spent all my
no tonight.
All my super chat money. I would go over there and super chat them. It's like we're stalking you live.
No, don't do that.
Especially he recognizes the Uncanny Kodiak. So
we
He knows I'm team Uncle E.
We had 6 watchers. Now we're down to 4. So people.
I would, dude, if I could,
Yeah.
I would go watch.
We went back up one.
It's all right. It's all right. I understand. I understand. We went slightly off script for a little bit there, but
There's a script here. Nobody gave it to me.
yeah. Well, oh,
But
Chester Busby is live right now with Fanspeak.
And we'll stop advertising them. Jesus.
Well, they're all better than we are.
Commodore just said, "Is that who I think it is on your stream?" Yes. For a few seconds, we had EVS on our stream with us. You all heard him talking about us.
Oh, that's not who Commodore is talking about.
Sure it is. Who else is he talking about?
Yeah. We don't want to get into anybody else's drama, so.
Oh.
Is he talking about me or is he talking about the other guy?
Likely he's talking about you, Rick, but just don't worry about it.
Me?
Not talking
A drama
about
is a. I've got drama. The only one that I might have no drama with is Manny.
Anyways, moving on.
Me and Manny are friends.
See, he said yes. He said yes. It is EVS. Yes, he was talking about EVS. He wasn't talking about. See, Kodiak's trying to start crap this evening.
I'm not with Rick. I'm not. No, by no means. I thought I was. No.
Now he's trying to pretend he's innocent.
I am innocent.
Oh, that is so.
I was on.
My son just sprung me like a thermos full of coffee. Thank you, Knuckles.
I was on his stream on Tuesday.
Was you? Did y'all bury the hatchet? Did y'all bury the hatchet?
Nothing.
Cool.
As far as I'm cool, my tongue will work. As far as I'm concerned, there's never been anything between us.
Avery, somebody said earlier on. Hold on. Chaxamano said, "Send him one now." He was referring to your pictures on your phone. I think he's very much of the opinion, until we see proof. So yeah.
I have no idea what I'm drawing, guys.
What, my dick pics or sketches on my phone?
That's it. I'm not censoring myself no more. I just look into the bowels of hell.
I have given up on the whole idea of being censored and being, when I have Avery on.
What? You cuss more than I do lately.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're the one that said dick on your stream like 20 times.
Dick is not, and I said it once, dick is not a bad word.
I have a friend named Dick.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, just think, Dick Grayson.
Crowley. Oh, damn, I just doxed that. He doesn't care. I just doxed the hell out of him, but he doesn't care.
I had today at work, there was a file that I had to merge 2 different files, and they were names, and there was a bunch of instances where the names did not match, and so I had the manager who I was putting together the file for there with me, and we're going down the list, and like somebody will be named James, but on the other file it's Jim, and then another guy it would be Robert, and another guy it would be in another list it would be Bob, and we're going back and forth, and I got to one that said Richard, and I said, "What's the chance this guy goes by Dick?" And I typed it in, and it didn't work, and he starts bawling. He's like, "Oh my God, I don't believe you did that." And I said, "Yeah, well, that's all right." Commodore says, "You said the D word 3 times on this stream." Commodore, I'm so glad you're there to keep me honest.
Yep.
And what's so funny is prior to going live, I was joking around with Avery, and I was telling him, I said, "Hey, let's get all the curse words out of the way right away." And so we were like, MF, 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 or I was MF, MF, get it all out of the way. And obviously, as you can tell, it didn't work.
Hey, Rick.
Stop informing me and you're degenerate.
Are you actually using construction lines that I'm seeing? Is this Rick using construction lines?
What do you mean by construction lines?
You're using process. You're using those. You're breaking it down before you're building it up.
I
You see those?
I
You see how
always-
you're using cylinders and stuff like that?
Well, Kodiak, that's
well,
because Rick.
that's
Oh, I'm mentioning something he's mentioned before. He's like totally against the process. He
I'm
just
not against. No, see, that's where I'm wrong. I'm not against it. If I need it, I use it. Usually, I feel I don't need it.
But look
And
how
the-
it's starting to look. This is an improvement of
and the fact that these things here is what you're probably referring to. These things, those are all supposed to be more cylinder shape for the character.
well, that's exactly how you build arms on a normal person when you're laying down the foundation.
Yeah, but
Oh,
see,
I'm busting his balls because he's anti-foundation laying. He said it on the other show.
Well, that's a
I've
mistake.
never said that.
You know,
I was on the stream. You said that. Yes, you did.
I've never said that.
I mean, it was when Manny. I think it was Manny was trying to get you to learn the process of drawing, and you would be a better. And he was telling you you'd be a better artist. I mean, it was joking. It was all in good fun, but you was like, "Heck no, I'm not going to do that." That's. But anyways, that piece looks good. I don't know who that character is, but he looks fun.
Well, he's drawing an original character, so nobody knows who it is just yet. Kodiak, are you trying to start trouble this evening?
Oh yeah, that's what we're supposed to do, right?
But,
We're supposed to smack talk.
I
mean, look at Avery's screen.
Oh, you guys are so
bad. And as I was trying to say, I'm not anti-structure. Anybody who's starting out, yes, I point them to structure. I point them to doing things like, say, do things the Marvel way. You know, I watched that video, improve my art drastically.
Mm-hmm.
Rick.
And now I've been drawing for 30 years. Yes, sure, I'm not the best. I don't have my anatomy, and I don't have a lot down packed like I should. And that's where I'm weak.
But wasn't you saying that you didn't want to learn anatomy? Wasn't you kind of like poo-pooing it, so to speak?
Rick, I really think Kodiak is just jealous because you're a real artist and he's still a wannabe.
Mm-hmm. You know, according to
oh my God! Shots fired.
Shots fired.
So I'm not really good at this thing either. Never mind.
I'm training.
Kodiak, I'm just kidding. I don't mean to hurt your feelings.
See, that's the way I was on the fan edition. I was like, they're like, okay, smack talking. This is how you get people, how you get votes. Smack talk. And all of us was like, what?
You all suck.
Yeah. Avery would be so good at this at the fan edition. He'd win every time because he'd be able to tell. Yeah. John Dillard, who I voted for last night, he is smack talking king, and he should have won last night, Rob.
Oh, I haven't finished watching the fan edition. Don't tell me who won.
I was actually awake when that one started. I didn't get to watch much of it though.
Yeah, well.
But I was actually awake. I was actually in chat. I was like, "Hi." And then I was like, "Oh, I have to go to bed."
Yeah, I saw that you did that at the beginning. So
yeah, I was like, "It's past my bedtime." Yeah, I saw you were there. Then I was like, "Oh crap, I got to go to bed."
Yeah, I wasn't there very long. I had to do the same. So Joshua says, with Rick, it's the Marvel way or the highway.
No, people can use other ways. It's just a lot of people. That's what I pointed to because that's what I use.
That's a good place to start when you're like 15 and you're like, I want to draw comics. Well, actually, the best thing is just when a 15-year-old says, I want to draw comics, you beat them. Beat them until they don't want to draw comics anymore. And you think it sounds cruel, but you're not. You're helping. Trust me, you're helping them. You're doing them a favor.
You beat them and then say, learn to code, damn it.
Yes, exactly. Learn to code. You would just be doing them such a favor.
You know, I've actually seen Avery had young people come up to him at conventions and say, hey, can you give us some advice? He goes, go away. Don't be a comic artist. People would
He's destroying the top competition. He doesn't want any young up-and-comer to take his job.
That's what I was thinking. That's where I was going with that.
I tell him the truth. I go, I don't know. Like, I'm just some loser that paid for a table.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, if I had a table at a Comic-Con, I would fake it. Because when else do you get to fake it? When else do you get to play the part of that dream you had as a kid? You know, fuck it.
Yeah,
excuse me, sorry.
I did that for a while, but after a few years, it's just I'm dead inside.
Yeah.
You won't believe how many times we've been set up at conventions and some little kid or some young person will come up to us and say, hey, can you do, look at my stuff? And we're like, yeah, sure, no problem. And if it's really good, we tell, dude, you need to keep your day job. This stuff is not good.
We've never done that. I always tell them they're good, dude. I would be like, for what I think, I'm like, you're good. I mean, and people who I tell them how to get good.
I could not probably bust balls on somebody who isn't good as long as they have that passion. But if they start then saying, hey, yeah, I've been drawn for a while, but I don't like to learn. I don't like to learn the rules before I start trying to break them. Then I get a little ticked.
That's the reason I'm always so cranky with Andrew.
I've actually heard Avery give the advice to a young person. Somebody said, can you tell me how I can become a better artist? And he says, yes, buy my book and a pack of tracing paper. Get to work.
Is that real? Because that is so funny.
No.
He's going to use that. He's going to use that one.
But I'm going to steal it. I'm going to act like I said it. Because it is the kind of douchey thing I would say in jest.
Buy my book and get to tracing.
Yeah. Oh wait, don't buy any of the books I did it in. That's before. That's before.
No. You point them to whatever book you have at the time. You say, "Buy this book," and start tracing.
So I got a fun thing, Andrew. To kind of.
Are you going to insult Rick again? Is that what you're going to do?
I didn't insult Rick. I just told him that I would like to see him start breaking out some art books, and if he's 30 years in, I understand the struggle, and definitely don't condemn it online, because then you have some young person that coming along saying, "Oh, I don't need art books. I don't need to learn anatomy." That's all. That's it.
I've never said that. I would never say that.
Well, then that's good. Anyways, moving on. I thought
Rick, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. You know he's just jealous. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say what you're.
Hey, there's 66 people in the chat now. This is getting good. No, I'm just kidding. Gotcha.
Man, you had me looking up to double check.
I know. That made you look, and then you admitted it.
Damn it, guys! Kodiak's an ass.
I'm just learning. I just figured that out myself.
You're fine.
I must be bitter from all the years of raising kids. The old guy.
Raising all these kids. God damn it!
No, I thought it would be fun if we start naming off villains in industry, villains that look like heroes and vice versa. Basically, our topic.
Punisher. Venom. Punisher.
No. Because Punisher
Venom both.
Punisher isn't a hero. He's an he's an anti-hero. Walks the line of being an anti-villain. So I don't think he would count. Venom is another one that, depending on if we're talking about Eddie Brock, he's an anti-villain, anti-hero. So strike two, Andrew.
Still a hero.
He's if he sees somebody throwing a baby from the top of a roof.
How do you say this? Ozymandias?
Ozymandias. He's from Watchmen.
Yeah, he's one. He damn sure looks like a hero. He's a
hero. He's a hero who's a villain.
Yep.
No, he's a villain who takes the form of a hero. Yeah. That's definitely true. That's a good one, Kodiak. Man, damn.
I don't know. I was like, if this was a fan a fan art, that's probably who I would draw. But I like this.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell us about the sketch you're doing right now.
I'm totally just like making it up as I'm trying not to think about it. Like that's one of the reasons that I'm kind of focusing on picking on Rick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure he appreciates that. I'm sure he appreciates that.
He needs to know it's all in good jest.
Gee, thanks, buddy.
Oh, I got thick skin.
Good. That's what we needed in here in Comicsgate because, yeah.
I've seen some thin skin.
Oh, Andrew, how dare you?
What? I didn't say nothing. That was Avery.
Avery, yeah. Well,
yeah. I get confused.
Roll call.
I get confused with Avery all the time, so yeah, I understand.
So Vader wouldn't count because he's that's a different story altogether.
Dead Man is a hero that looks like a villain.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And a good one too. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's what I'm doing. I'm crossing Venom with Dead Man.
Creating something original.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. What's his name? What's his name?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know if the idea is serious or a joke. If it's serious, I don't know what to call him. If it's a joke, if it's a meme, I'd be like the tongue.
The tongue.
I know another person that looks like a villain, but I mean, you got to stretch a little bit. But if you think about Swamp Thing, which
Swamp Thing. Oh,
yeah.
Well, you could say Man Thing as well. They're pretty much the same derivative, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I love that nobody can figure out who actually was. Somebody was jumping offices with that guy. Somebody jumped offices from DC to Marvel. That's why they can't figure out who had him first.
Well, I think it does say depending. Well, they say based on what the first comic book came out for each one or the first appearance. So I don't know what the first appearance of each one is offhand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even though it's not official, Lionheart or Ironheart can be considered a villain who looked like a hero. I mean, Comicsgate's proven that.
Wait, I think Rick, you said they don't know who came first, like in print. Man Thing came first in print. He debuted like 6 months, but they can't figure out which office created the Swamp character first.
Oh, okay. So most people would then just consider that DC ripped off Marvel. If Man Thing came first.
Yeah. Marvel ripped off DC enough, so
that is true.
Everybody rips off everybody.
Yeah, like I said the other day, we wouldn't have Shazam without Superman. We wouldn't have, or Captain Marvel. I'm sorry, he's the one that should be called Captain Marvel.
I agree, and that was filmed personally in my city too.
Hey, have you heard the early reviews coming out about Captain Marvel? They say the cat is the best character. I knew it. I knew the cat was going to be a star.
This is industry saying this? That's even better.
EVS did a video on it earlier.
Yeah.
Cat ladies need heroes too.
Was that the title of his video?
No, that's just what I've been saying about how stupid it is. I can't believe when we saw that, we were like that promo image. We were making all those jokes about cats for comic covers,
and now they're doing it.
And they're doing it all. And it's like, oh my god, we're prophetic.
Well, I finally got it. He's not saying that. He's saying the industry of comic books will die, and he's hoping to revive something with what we're doing, so never mind.
All right.
Oh, yeah, the industry of comics? Probably.
Yeah, EVS is saying that he doesn't see it exist in more than 5 more years.
Do we need to go?
Right. He might be right.
Do we need to switch over and see what he's actually talking about?
I don't know.
Nah.
No, if we switch, I'm going to want to go watch it.
Yeah. I'll just catch it on the rewind.
Yeah.
Birds of Prey. Oh, I did hear about that. Yeah.
He's got Antonio and Malin. Oh, God, he's got Malin on. Jeez Louise, you know Malin's
I got to
awesome.
talk to Malin last night and about Star Trek, and I finally got to. Now I'm talking in the chat, but I got to be on Kanan White's show. Well, in the chat, and he didn't have that many people in his chat, so we were talking it up. That was fun.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
the first time I've caught him on since I subbed to him.
I didn't realize Kanan had a channel. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I think I subbed to it. I think I've never caught him on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not sure whether I'm sub to him or not.
I'm not.
What's the name of his channel?
I'm not sure either.
Kodiak. What's the name of his channel?
Kanan White, I think.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
That sounds too difficult to spell. I don't think I can.
No, he's real. He's like laid back like Elliot. He's really cool. No, you know, it's like hard to believe any kind of controversy would follow this guy, that type of person, you know?
Yeah.
Commodore, I think they mean American comics, not manga.
Why
however you want to pronounce.
I can't see the chat.
Commodore says manga is evidence that comics is not dying. Translation: American cars aren't dying because we have Japanese cars.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
American comics are dying.
If you all of a sudden had a car that you never had to gas up, that was ready available to you, you never had to charge up, you know, even though you have us purists that want to keep cars, the car would die. The car as you know it. Car would die. And that's what's happening in the comics. You have too many other mediums.
Let me propose a question then. If Marvel and DC stopped producing comics in one form or another, they went completely digital, they just did graphic novels, they did something. They stopped putting out the floppies. Does that mean the industry's dead? If just Marvel and DC did that.
Well, what I see happening is the monthly industry dying, and then every now and then you'll be like, oh, there's a Spider-Man tale on, you know, it's in a book form or it's in a different format. But I don't know how Disney plans to keep the interest in these characters. I don't know why they think it'll just remain forever. I hope.
Well, Disney has already
going to be a teaching lesson to them.
Disney has already showed us exactly what they're going to do. They're going to what do you call it when you give somebody your license? They're going to license out their properties to other companies. They've already started doing it. They've told us this is what we're going to do.
Then the question is, does it become successful at the other companies?
See, for Disney, but for Disney, that doesn't matter. They're paid the license whether they sell a single comic or not. You know?
Yeah, they are to a degree, but if that company's not making money, then most likely they're going to renege on the contract or whatever.
Disney's still going to make money because Disney has the movies and the TV shows. And that's where they make the majority of their money. They don't care about the comics. That's why they're willing to sell the properties off as licensed properties. Once they're paid, it doesn't matter if the comics make money or not.
But that's not that's a short run stupidity.
Why?
They're putting. My mom had a saying that is very popular. It's not hers, but it was her favorite. You're putting all your eggs in one basket, and that's how you lose or go bankrupt. You know, there was a time when we thought Disney would eventually own everything, and now the way I'm seeing it, they're going. One day you mark my words, there is going to be a self-destruction so big you're going to be like, holy crap, that imploded quick.
Yeah, but what you don't realize is that the statement history repeats itself is absolutely 100% true, because there was a time when Stan Lee and Marvel was selling off all their properties to different movie studios in order to make money. They ended up going bankrupt and filing bankruptcy. You know, and then they had to wait until somebody like Disney could come along and buy them up, and then try to build that back up again. They're doing the same exact thing all over again. You know,
didn't they just file for bankruptcy protection? I don't think they actually went bankrupt.
Well, what's the difference?
Yeah.
I have a friend.
Yeah. I
It
think the
affected
difference.
their ability.
I don't think. Well, I think the main difference is the one part protection is you're not bankrupt yet, but maybe you think you're
They're both
gonna be going.
It's just like a chapter 11 or something, right? Is that what you mean?
Well, I have a friend of mine who one of the big things that he did for his birthday one year is he bought himself Marvel stock. He'd always wanted to own a piece of Marvel, and when they filed bankruptcy, he lost the value of the stock went to nothing. You know, he was very proud of those stock things too.
What would have happened if he'd have kept that once the MCU came out, though?
I don't think it was worth anything after a while anyway. So
after Spider-Man, it went up. The first Spider-Man, it rebounded. If you had bought it when it was pennies, when it was like pennies, you would have made a good chunk of money when the first Sam Raimi movie came out.
No, well,
you would have. Yeah,
that would be such a cool thing. I bought this because I just wanted to have a piece of my favorite comics. Had no intention on making money. Matter of fact, I even lost money. And then the MCU came out.
Yeah.
Well, this would be even before the MCU.
Yeah.
If it was Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. The stock went up to quite a bit. Heck, if you had just bought it when it was next to nothing and then sold it when it was around $25 a share, that's huge profit.
Yeah.
Well, 1996 is when Marvel was forced to file Chapter 11 bankruptcy. When did the first Spider-Man?
2001 or 2000?
2001.
But don't forget, X-Men came out before that, so 99.
Yeah, the first Spider-Man was 2002, it says here in IMDb.
Yeah.
So that was...
Because it was after the Twin Towers.
It was 6 years later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you would have done all right if you'd bought someone that was next to nothing and waited till Spider-Man.
Or waited even till... Well, that would have boosted, and then the MCU.
Yeah.
But the reason... I was going to say, the reason they don't really want to get rid of the original, like Marvel Comics itself, is, they got a lot to draw from and that they can manipulate, but if you dry it up, then you have nothing to draw from for stories, new stories coming out that people are liking. You know, why did they do Civil War? Because it did so good in the comics. It's not an old story. Well, it's fairly old now.
They're rehashing that thing to death.
And it's just why they redid the Secret Wars too. You know, Secret Wars.
Yeah.
It's old storylines that everybody.
25 years before they did anything. And when they first did the first Secret War not the first one, but the first time they revisited it, it was kind of neat to see them revisit that because they hadn't, beat the cow to death and try to drink its milk.
Kodiak, you're getting really good with these analogies here. Eggs in the basket, drinking milk. I mean, did you live on a farm? At any point in your life?
I was too young to remember it, but yeah, my mom and dad, when I first came home from the hospital, they lived in a shack that was they rented from a farm, so it was in the middle of the farm. So
very nice. All right, well, since this is officially a drawing live stream, I'm going to go and take a look at some of the progress as we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at Uncanny Kodiak and see what he's drawing here. Very nice. Very demon-looking-ish.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, so he could be a good demon.
At first I was like, okay, just think Dark Man. By the way, there's another guy that looks like a villain.
Oh, yep. That is absolutely true.
Dark Man is awesome.
Oh, he's so
good. But again, isn't he an anti-hero?
No. There's nothing he does. Vengeance is, I don't think revenge puts you much into the anti-hero. It's
but he kills and all that, right?
but he doesn't have a code that just because he doesn't have a code like Batman doesn't put him in the anti-hero. I don't feel. Now this is opinion, of course, you know. So.
How many of those movies did they make? I remember the original had
Three.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Three. I said with teeth being pulled out of my mouth. Ugh.
I got all three in a collection.
All right, now we're gonna switch over and take a look and see what Avery's doing. Avery, you're just so amazing, man.
Thank you.
That's gorgeous stuff. Do you have a name for your
cheater?
Your demonic twin?
Cheater.
Cheater? How?
Cheater.
Cheater. Because yours look better than mine.
Oh, okay.
What was it that earlier that you said little doodles or something? And I that's what I was referring to, your personal pics on your phone.
Salty, uncanny Kodiak.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Well,
what would I do with him? You know, I could do a superhero book with a character like this.
You could
do some stories that are sort of.
That's a character that probably could be in
freaking love that character.
The wolf and ghost thing that you have. It's
and he's got to be a
something
good guy, though, right?
Yeah. He's a hero. He's sort of Cornerstone's version of a cross between the Shadow and Deadman.
Nice.
And a little bit of Venom.
Bro,
I think if he was dribbling drool on my face while I was sleeping,
is that actually fire above his head, or is that an insignia?
It's an insignia on his
head. That I like the yes, like a rune or something. Yeah.
Yes.
The Human Torch
color is just so cool.
Yeah.
It looks like from the old Spider-Man series, the guy from the Fifth Dimension.
I don't know who.
I forget.
Oh, that's not ringing a bell for me either.
You know what?
I think it was the Fifth Dimension or something like that. You know, by old Spider-Man, I mean like 70s Spider-Man.
Spider-Man villain.
No, I think Commodore might still be here.
Huh. Spider-Man villain.
He wasn't a regular Spider-Man villain. You'd never see him in the comic books. But this is just a 60s, 70s TV cartoon, you know. Spider-Man, spins web any size.
I have a Red Death type feeling coming from it, you know. But it's awesome. It looks very nice.
The same. Sorry,
I don't know why I keep thinking of the Crypt Keeper, because he looks nothing like him. It just got the feel.
But I love stuff like that, though.
Yeah.
Call him
like I constantly mix horror with whatever thing I'm doing. Like if I come up with a superhero, it's a horror themed superhero.
Mm-hmm.
If I come up with a sci-fi idea, it's a horror sci-fi idea. If I come up with a fantasy idea, it's a horror fantasy. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to take Dungeons and Dragons and mix it with H.P. Lovecraft.
That's very, very cool.
Thank you. It's done enough.
For a guy who bitched and complained and said he wasn't going to do it, you did an awesome drawing.
Thank you.
I think we're gonna take a poll and Avery won. Good job, Avery.
I think you mostly know I was screwing with you, right?
Yeah, I know. All right, we're going to switch over.
Congratulations, Avery. You won the exhibition.
I know. I spanked you all like I knew I would.
You did.
You haven't even looked at Rick's. That's not even fair.
I'm switching over to Rick now, okay? So, Rick, tell us about your character.
This guy's name is Demon Blaster.
Demon Blaster? Okay.
Yeah, although he uses sound as a weapon.
Nice.
He's like a 10, 12-foot robot.
I like how the M looks like a note.
Yeah.
Yes.
Turn it off. No. What are you doing?
Let me see.
No, you got to hurry up and get off that, dude. You're messing my internet up. Hey, scroll. Go. Can we see it? Can you slide it down so we can see the head?
Okay, I gotta switch over. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat in the thing. So give me a sec.
I'm gonna throw out what it reminds me of, but it's good. It's cool. It's one of the best things I've seen you do.
All right, tell me what it reminds you of, because
it reminds me of a mixture of Hordak and something from Sonic the Hedgehog, which is, I mean, but not anything from them guys.
Well, I definitely get like a manga robot type vibe from it. So, but yeah, the idea of from Sonic definitely, I can definitely see it. So
yeah,
you remember Hordak though, right?
It kind of makes me think of Kang from Ninja Turtles, also.
Oh yeah, because he kind of has the no turning neck look.
Oh,
small head. So you definitely got something there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's going to be in my first year and a half of comics.
Excellent.
And he's controlled via VR, the robot. Virtual reality.
All right, guys, I got to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Poop.
Notice I said bathroom bake.
What?
No, I'm just
He's gonna smoke the marijuana in the bathroom.
Avery, is it just me, or is Kodiak real spicy tonight? You know,
spicy, extra spicy,
spicy, yeah,
extra spicy.
All right, if you guys don't mind, I'll switch over and talk about my sketch real quick. I promise I'll make it quick.
Good.
This is supposed to be, and I originally imagined doing a much larger drawing, but when we started, I went ahead and did it in my sketchbook. But I have ideas for this character's entire body, and I may do that in a later sketch. But the idea was, this is Hawkeye from Hero Book 1 in disguise, and he's part of the pirate crew that we're going to be introduced to in Hero Book 4. And this is part of his disguise, is this bird parrot skull that he wears. It's a pretty big pretty dang large bird in order to have a skull that the character can wear, but I like it. No comments? No, nothing? You guys are killing me.
I said it was good.
Oh, all right, thank you.
I said it was good while you were yapping your mouth. That it's good.
Yeah, when he couldn't hear you.
He can't, dude. He doesn't hear anybody say anything. He's always like, "What am I going to say next?"
Oh, I swear to God, I'm pulling out the Legos if you're not nicer to me.
I'm gonna strangle you.
Okay.
Lego my ego.
No. They put out the new Lego Movie 2 minifigs blind packs, and I'm addicted.
Lego Lego.
Hey, Avery, check this out. Let me show you a one of these that actually looks really good. Looks really cute.
Is it a Lego or does it look really good?
It's a Lego. Check this out. This is
saying it looks good. I'm not looking.
He's like a Creature from the Black Lagoon type character.
He looks like the dude that didn't shoot first.
Okay, have you been hanging out? Have you been hanging out over on Avery's Pornhub site? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Shh. That's not Greedo.
I've been hanging around EVS, not Star Wars.
That's not Greedo. That's the little sock puppet I put on my penis.
Oh, jeez.
You know, my first introduction to seeing Marvel Comics, they all had this cover, so I thought every Marvel comic would always have, when they first changed it, I was so mad.
Oh, that was their anniversary that they were doing.
God, it was so beautiful. But I was like 5. Hold on, 86. Yep, I was 5.
I have a funny story about that exact comic.
This exact one, the Thor one.
This exact one, yes. This was when it came out. My parents and my sister and some of my aunts and uncles were sitting around playing Trivial Pursuit. And the question that came to me was, does Thor have a beard? And I said, yes, he does. And that wasn't the answer. The answer was no. And I'm like, yes, he does. And I ran into my room and I came out with this exact issue and I said, see, He has a beard.
Yeah.
Needless to say, they didn't give me
Matter of
credit.
fact, that's funny that you brung up the beard because his beard looks so. This is Sal Buscema,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
yeah.
Well, the whole
Wow.
in the story, the whole reason why he grew the beard is because Hela had scarred him, had done something really horrible to him, and he was embarrassed by his face, so he grew a beard in order to hide the scars and so forth. So,
have you watched your Reign of the Superman yet?
Let me see the cover.
Don't
No.
bring up that.
nope, I have not watched it yet.
Do not bring it up.
Let me
Do
see
not
the
bring
cover.
it up. Oh, you're gonna have to tell us why, man.
Hold on. What, Avery?
I just want to see the cover. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Walter Simonson.
It's a Walter Simonson cover. Yep.
I might have that issue. I'm not sure.
Nope, I do. Or I had it. I don't have it now, but I did have it. That's a pretty cool one.
That's good Thor stuff, man. That era Thor. It's good stuff, man. That's a Sal Buscema issue.
Sorry, I had to talk to my son a second. Yeah, it's a Sal. That definitely looked like.
All right. Commodore says you can't
Who you
grow
said
a
drove it?
beard. He says you can't grow a beard over scar tissue.
Yeah.
Well, can you grow a beard over scars?
That can't be true because that's why I started to say Buscema. Bocephus. Hank Williams Jr. had a beard is because of all his scars on his face.
The scars itself won't have hair.
Yeah, but the scars themselves probably won't have
It'll
hair.
just the beard will fill in.
If I remember
Around.
correctly, that's the reason why he grew the beard was to hide, the damage that had been done to his face.
I thought this was messed up. Well, yeah, it is right here. It's chewed up.
Well, quit eating your comics, damn it.
I love the paper. It is newsprint. It's yummy.
Smell it. It smells great.
Oh God, it smells like a comic book store from the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't.
Kodiak, check out some of the
What?
Conans that Sal Buscema used to do.
Some of the what?
Conans.
All right, I'm switching back over to Cross. Now, what are you using there? Marker or?
This is Pro Art.
Oh, okay.
It's got a good gray, so a fairly good gray. So tone.
Well, I was gonna say it's not Copics, but that's all right.
Yeah, well, I want Copics, but Copics are like $8 a piece. So.
Yeah, well, I have a whole set of gray Copics, and I don't ever use them. I'd rather use the gray wash. You can layer it, and you can add. You can do so much more with, or at least I think you can do so much more with gray wash. And that's simply just taking India ink and mixing it with water. That's it.
Oh, okay.
No.
I've got lots of Indian ink around here.
Seen his Hulk here.
What do you got there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna put it on free rotate. So if somebody wants to talk, they can talk.
Yeah, they can talk.
They
Except
could
for
talk
Avery.
before that you just wouldn't see their work.
Except for Avery. Shut up.
You shut up.
Make me. Come on over here and make me, punk.
Fine, I will.
Notice how how quickly I'm able to stand up to a bully like Avery when he's nowhere near me.
So Kodiak,
I'm such a
why,
bull.
why can't we bring up the movie I mentioned earlier?
Oh, because Andrew will spoil it if he's seen it.
I have not watched it yet, and I'm not going to spoil it.
No, I'm the one that'll spoil it if I've seen it, and I'll do it on purpose.
Well, Avery, it is on my Vudu account, so feel free to go watch it anytime you want.
Well, I've watched it already.
Yeah, what do you think?
Anytime you want.
Not
What?
bad, but the comic books are better.
Well, I knew you were going to say that, but
Haha. I muted him.
why did you mute him?
Because it's what we do to Risey all the time.
How
Yes,
did you mute him? You don't have control over my stream.
Yeah, anybody can mute.
Anybody can mute anybody. Like I can mute you.
Oh, I'd like to see you try it. I'll read through this computer and
Andrew's shuffling so fast.
Sarah, I'm rooting you.
Right.
Oh,
No,
Cross muted me.
Kick him.
Yeah,
You do that
we're
again,
messing
you do-
with the one dude who can kick us. You know that, right?
All right, let me check and see. Oh, look, I just muted Avery.
And you know what? He's the only one that can unmute himself. So I
Oh,
don't
really?
I don't think you can unmute him.
No.
Oh, hell,
you
he may
cannot
never.
mute
He may never come back then. That's what I've always said. I don't want to kick him because he may never come back.
Well, there's the thing too. If you kick somebody, they cannot come back right away. I think you have to end up sending a link to their email to get them back.
Can you kick me? I mean, I'm not asking you to try.
No,
I'm
no.
just saying. Okay.
No, you cannot kick the host. The host can kick people. I can't even kick anybody else.
Well, good. That's
Only
what
only the host can kick people, but anybody can mute anybody.
See, now that's not fair. It brung up you can't look up Sal Buscema and them throw up John. That's not fair.
Well, Avery, who do you think has more? Who has more work in comics, Sal or John?
I think Sal lived longer.
Yeah. So,
I believe Sal's still alive.
Yeah,
I think he's still alive. So
Maybe Sal. I'm not sure. They both were incredibly prolific.
yeah.
I mean, those guys, they did so many books.
Did I tell you? I
John's older.
I have some original pages of art that have that are inked by Sal Buscema.
Oh, fantastic!
They're drawn by Ron Friends and inked by John Buscema.
Dude, that's super dope.
Yeah, let me see if I can find those. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Wait, drawn by John and inked by Sal?
No, drawn by Ron Friends and inked by Sal. So
I was like, dude, that would be amazing.
It would be.
That's super dope.
Yeah, hold on a second.
No, I never really knew unless they really hit my radar. Like I would, of course, know Todd McFarlane and all the Image guys, but as a kid, I really didn't know the names very well. You know?
No one really did as a kid.
No, they like to act like they did though. But that's pretty much the internet age. It's like, oh yeah, what's face art? Like you didn't know that name before the internet.
I don't know much of the names now.
A lot of the current people, I don't know a lot of them.
Homeboy is 83.
Unless they, did something really special, they were just the average comic book artists.
Avery, check what I got in the mail. I know this is generic. It's cheap, which is great for me.
What did you get in the mail?
You probably already have it too, but that's okay because I'm going.
Oh, the old Mark Texera Sabretooths?
Yes. Oh,
I bought them when they came out.
Yeah, I had them too. They just got all kind of eaten up and chewed up.
Oh yes, some of my early books were pretty. Yeah, dude, Texas stuff was on fire back then, dude.
Yeah, and I've never read it, so I wanna give it a read. So that's cool, and that would be who is that? Who wrote it? Larry Hama. Larry Hama. His name was Larry Hama.
Larry Hama hates us.
Ah, great. You know what?
That's back when he was writing some good action comics, though, man.
I really think these guys just protecting their butts.
Some of them, I think.
I like this one a lot because you can tell it's you can definitely tell it's Texiera. It's young Texiera. Well, I mean, it's just a few years.
Early Tex, yeah, that's the reason. Yeah, but still, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, I just went through the old stuff that I have left because I went through and sold a whole bunch of my stuff years ago that I had inherited from my dad, and now I regret it. But there was bills to pay at the time. Hold on, let me call my wife back. I'll be back.
Word.
It's just me and Kodiak. I mean, Avery.
Word.
Misfit now. Misfit's got himself muted and away from keyboard, apparently, because I see his headphones.
AFK. So let's just start showing cosplay trap pictures to ruin it. I would do it if I could do it without getting him in trouble.
Did you see the new season of Punisher yet?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think?
Meh.
It's just us here, but you
Meh.
didn't really like it. I take it then.
No, it wasn't as awful as I was thinking it was gonna be, but it wasn't good either.
Yeah, I heard what Jeremy said, a quick review on it before it came out about what they had said that the bad guy was going to be, but
yeah,
that wasn't quite as bad as what I thought.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't as bad as how I thought they were going to go, but Netflix is out to trash those shows because that's the reason they're canceling them, because they're trying to hurt Disney.
Yeah, well, because Disney's going to bring them over to their channel. And
yeah, and it stigmatizes a show to cancel it, to tank it.
All right, guys. By the way, I just turned on the speaker so I could, while I was digging through all my stuff, I could hear what you all were saying. So I don't know why you think I would let you guys have free reign.
I don't know.
But here I'm gonna share these pages with you. Ron Friends and Sal Buscema did a comic. It was a one-shot comic for an Indian superhero. This is a book that was released in India, and the name of the character is Krrish, Krrish. Supposedly, he's like really popular in India, and the guy who was the rep for Ron Friends put up a bunch of these pages. Put up the entire issue on eBay. And it was back when I actually had money, and I bid on all of the pages, and I won a third of the book. So it was like a 36-page book, and I have like 13 pages from it.
You have to repeat all that. I was talking to my wife. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's why we have this video, which allows you to go and watch it. Yeah. But
for it.
This is original Ron Friends pages that were inked by Sal Buscema, and this is one of the ones that, like, this is page 5. There's really nothing going on the page. It's just some really pretty looking characters, and I think I paid like $10 for it.
Kind that isn't interesting to kids, but adults love, because you're just like, there's so much storytelling in those channels.
Just you wait till you see what else I got. Then this is page 6, which shows the main character. He's kind of like a Batman in he's a handsome, rich, famous guy, and he's got his girlfriend's the reporter and so forth. So it's a little bit of a Superman thing. But yeah, actually, I think his powers are more closely based to Superman than Batman. But check this out. Here he is. This is page 11, and he's fighting this character, some demon-looking character. But is this not like gorgeous Ron Friends panels here? Avery, you see these? Are these awesome or what?
Yeah, I see it.
But it gets better. There's even more. Check out this action page where this is page 14. That was page, I think, 11. This is page 14, a very heroic shot there. And then this is page 17, where you get a whole bunch of panels where you can see the storytelling involved, where the characters in the background fighting and the newscaster, his girlfriend's talking and so forth. But just gorgeous pages. And this is one of those this is page 19. There's not much going on it. It was like a $10 page. I mean, it was really cheap, and I was really thrilled to get it. But then we have more.
$10 page anymore.
No. It'd be a lot more than that now. Well, not really a lot more, but then
depending on how you.
Yeah, then this is the page where the bad girl is revealed to be been hidden. Spoiler alert! Sorry, I forgot that part.
If you're into comics books from India,
This is page. That was page 21. This is page 22. And you got a nice, great action.
You know that actually makes that character looks cool, but that was not a cool looking character.
Yeah, well, this is page 23 where he's fighting these guys. They're all wearing like these masks, and he's showing
off the chain. See,
look how gorgeous this is.
I don't like color. I don't like color. I think it ruins it a bit.
Yeah, this would be a cool book. Oh, check this out, where he goes flying through the air and smashes through the robot and pulls out its heart or whatever and smashes it, and the robot just falls down. All the robots fall down. It's like really cool.
That's
yeah. One of the best things about these pages. This was done where the lettering was done digitally, separately. So there's no lettering on the pages. It's just simply inks and blue line pencil, where you can see that in some of the spots. But check out this page. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Look at this one panel right here where he's running away he's holding on to the girl, and he's running away from the explosions and the shadows on the wall and on the ground in front. That's just gorgeous. And that's it. Wait a minute. How many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, maybe I own 12 pages. I might have sold one of the pages. I think I might have sold one of the pages that I had, because I had taken these different shows and sold a couple. Sold at least one. So, but yeah, these are gorgeous.
You should search the internet for the actual finished copy and have that as part of your collection.
I did at one point, but like I said, it's an India company. Well, supposedly the character I forget what Kirsch or whatever his name is. There's actually movies about this guy, so but it's definitely cool. I mean, look at that face right there.
I just had this picture of that kid, that beatboxing, boomboxing kid from India. That's so awesome.
Yes, but these are my original pages. Anybody interested and wants to buy one, let me know. I'll make it available to you. But yeah,
I'm very picky. I would buy a Todd McFarlane. I would buy a John.
Well, you could afford a Todd McFarlane.
You could actually maybe include those in the next next campaign.
You're more likely to become his friend and get a drawing on a napkin than to actually purchase some of his stuff.
Do you really think he would become your friend, knowing that you know?
Yeah, this is one of the reasons that I feel they don't have to. You notice none of the image guys have really come out, because they're and even well, I say none of the image guys. That's a lie. Todd hasn't, because he doesn't answer to nobody. What's his face? That Savage Dragon guy does, because he's that type.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Liefeld hasn't, because he's not really answering to anybody either. But the people who all seem to have, you like look at this person and you like that one guy that we keep talking about, Richard Pace. I'm like, I look at his artwork. It's a bunch of nude women, dude. It's only a matter of time before SJWs eat you alive. You're gonna come crawling to us eventually, because
no, he never will.
No, he
will. He never will.
Yeah. But the thing is that type of person. That's why I became part of Comicsgate. Is I like the John Buscema's out there who used to draw Conan like they used to draw him. I like being able to give that gritty storyline. I like all that stuff. I liked what's his face's art, but it's only a matter of, so he's got to make an ass of himself hating on Comicsgate, because if he don't, they will eat him alive.
Well, there's people out there that are hating on Comicsgate because they're virtue signaling. They are, for some reason, they think that is that Comicsgate is the most evil thing that anybody could be in the comic industry, and they have to be against it no matter what. Yeah. And I don't think nothing about it. They don't see what it is we see, where we see something completely different, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Rick, you finish your drawing. Let's take a look at it. Very nice. Through the color in and everything. Very, very nice.
Yeah, so he's a hero that obviously, well, I think he looks a bit like a villain for sure. So.
Oh yeah. Well, red and black. That's very. Oh, what's that guy's name from the original She-Ra comic?
Hordak.
Hordak. Yes.
You guys were saying earlier, so
Oh,
I might
okay.
have got. I might have got a little off Hordak. I know you guys were saying Sonic, but Sonic wasn't around at that point. So
Yeah.
Now, is his hand facing up or facing down?
this one,
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
Yeah, I could tell. It's got the thumb on the inside, man.
It's a little blurry. I had to ask.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Where's your drawing, man?
I'm really. Oh, it's here. I'm really impressed with this, Rick. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're waiting. Kodiak.
Oh, I gotta get it.
Yeah, you gotta go get it.
Oh, right there.
Oh, jeez.
Look at all that. I giggled when I came across this in my comics. I giggled. It's the only one I have left too.
That's the Warren cover. That's very cool.
Yeah.
What is that?
Does she even exist anymore?
Who, Barbed Wire? Yeah.
Really?
They tried relaunching her about a year
That's
ago
what
or
I'm
so.
saying. Tried, but did they succeed?
No, it got canceled after like 6 issues. I'm not looking, Avery. I'm not looking, you pain in the ass.
What? What?
I'm not looking.
What? Look at
All right. So tell us about your sketch, Kodiak.
All right. So first thing I said, like I was saying, I was going after like just start with Darkman and then kind of expand, because I had nothing, right?
Yeah.
So I just trying to start drawing a messed up face. And as like I said, I started losing myself with talking to you, like I tried to do. I just
Well, having a messed up face is like almost a requirement for a lot of villains,
Right,
Dr. Doom, that type of thing.
it's the dark side,
So-
anybody who goes to the dark side always gets deformed somehow, right?
Yeah. So any mess up in the face is just part of the character,
And then I'm like, okay, I can he kind of has that, doing this texture kind of reminds me of but by then I had said, but I want him to be a demon of some sort, okay? That's why the little diamond in his chest or whatever. And I'm like, I can just use the texture I would use on like a swamp thing, and there you go. That's why.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, it's a very good start.
But
Yeah.
he's not a demon. He's more of a person who comes back to life. So he's kind of, a specter but more like a zombie, but brought back to life, reanimated. What is that called? Necromancy kind of thing.
Okay.
And he's a good guy.
So here's the important question: do you have a name for this character yet?
Dwayne.
Dwayne. That works. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Dwayne the Demon. There you go. What is
here's
He actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
He actually fits a character that I never had a look for. And that's a character that gets killed in my story and is supposed to come back in some way, but I could never draw him because I always would tend to make him look like Ghost Rider or something, because I tried to go for the skull. But when we started this stream, I looked over at Avery and he was drawing a skull. I'm like, well, I can't go that manner. So everything
could have.
place. Well, everything fell into place to where I think this is a
had you made it a skull, you probably would have made it better than Avery, because Avery sucks. That's just the truth. I mean, Avery admits to it, right, Avery? Yeah. See, there you go. Yeah.
I'm the worst.
All right. So Avery, look at the screen. This is the Spider-Man villain that Cross was talking about. I don't think I have ever seen this guy before in my life.
Never.
Let me see.
I don't know who that is.
Let me see.
He just, like I said, he was just in the Spider-Man animated series. He's never been in the comic book.
That?
I've never seen that before, so
I don't remember that.
It looks like a bug more than anything, doesn't it?
Yeah. I thought he looked different than he did. I remembered, but this I looked up Spider-Man Fifth Dimension, so
you never know what inspires you,
There's a chance I have seen that and I don't remember.
Right. Yeah, but it's like from like I said, 70s. So
right.
This looks like the 60s Spider-Man show.
Yeah, the 60s, 50s, whatever you want to call it or say.
Yeah. Well, guys, I hope you you enjoyed the live stream this evening. I had a good time. It turned around. I'm so glad. I like it when Avery. I'm not looking, man. I'm just not going to look.
What? Look at what? Look at what?
Do you have work tomorrow, Andrew?
What's that? Yeah.
We both. Have
see, you're such a fuddy-duddy.
Yeah, I got to get up at 4 a.m. So I got to be at work at 5.
Oh, you'll be up when I'm still. I'll drop you a text saying, "Hey."
Oh, okay. Please do. I always like ignoring.
I don't have your number.
You know, there's a reason for that.
Oh.
You can always send him a DM. Be almost like a text.
Yeah. If his data's turned on, it'll ping.
Yeah, it will. All right, guys. I thank you guys so much for coming out and joining. I mean, these things are boring when it's just me and Avery.
I'm no longer mad at Cross. I'm mad at you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll send you a dick pic and it'll make you happy. It'll be Avery, so it'll be really, really small. It'll be really, really small, but just trust me, it's his.
That's because we use the Hubble.
Oh my God, this went downhill really quick, guys. But thank you everybody for joining. Commodore, Chexmano, everybody that came in and said hi. Burning One, I know you were there at the beginning. I hope you guys enjoyed Ethan's stream, since I know that's where everybody went anyway. Joshua Hughes, Hail Terra.
Oh, wait.
What?
Wait. I just realized something.
What?
Edwin sounds like the dude that played Lincoln in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That is all.
Really?
Party on, dudes!
Party on.
I love him, but I just heard his voice in my head, and it sounded like Bill and Ted's Lincoln.
On that note, we'll see you all on Monday. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.